Out of facto, pterodactyl, when I'm micro and macro, my mind. Why would I try to hide?
Alright guys, Ian and Alex from Such Close Disc Golf, bringing a little 2015 Beaver State fling from beautiful Milo McIver State Park. Pumped, Alex?
I'm pumped, Ian.
Cool, let's got it. We got a round 2 lead card at Chandler Fry, at Olympia, Washington, Nate Sexton, and Will Schusterick, and Leiviska. And we're starting off on hole 1. It's really huge dogleg right. You'll see a lot of just giant sky annies, Alex.
Yeah, it's a shot. I don't have it in my arsenal. Somehow they do it. But look how far over that basket is.
Yeah, it's way over. That's my drive right there, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. CTP.
Yeah, buddy. We got a Chandler Fry teeing off. And he comes up a little short and cut rolls, Alex. And it actually goes back into the bushes.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, not what he was looking for. Landed pretty close to the pin, just didn't have a good result. And everybody knows this guy, Nate Sexton. Throwing an Annie. I'm pretty sure that's a star sidewinder. It looks on this one.
Yeah, that's... well, I guess you threw champion, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, a little short. Should be an easy par. Might have a little bit of a birdie run. And Prodigy sponsor, Will Schusterick. Dude throws far.
So effortless.
Right?
You see that?
Yeah, it's super silky. And he hit that dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll teach you to be in the gallery for the chase card.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
And Leiviska out of St. Paul has the airborne disc drop.
Okay.
Stop by, see him, buy some plastic from him. Really cool guy. And also coming up a little bit short, but not a bad shot at all.
Yeah, I'd much rather be out there in the open.
Yeah.
Have a chance at it.
Exactly. So Chandler kind of has to pitch out from being in a bush as Sexton's birdie look. Or short.
Yeah.
Or high, one of the two. Kale, the same putt as Nate.
Also high.
Yep. And Will got almost pin high coming back towards the pin for bird.
Oh.
He wanted that one, Alex. Yeah. Nate tapping in par.
Did it.
Yeah, buddy. Nate sponsored by Nova, in case you didn't know. And you were under a rock somewhere.
I did know. And Discmania.
And his name.
Yeah, both of them.
Nice, man. Now there's Chandler tapping in his par along with Kale. Chandler's about 64, and Kale's Prodigy.
Right.
And a lot of good diversity on this part, you know?
For sure.
Yeah. But that's all there is for hole 1. Everybody taking a par, and we're on to hole 2. And another dogleg, right? But it's a lot different of a hole. You're going up at the end instead of down the whole time.
That's right. Yeah.
I see a lot of backhand rollers on this one. Forehands, big annies. A lot of shots you can throw.
Yeah, the higher the better.
Yeah, agreed. The basket's quite elevated from the fairway, probably about 30 feet. Chandler throwing a big sky annie. And that disc is a fighter, Alex.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah, the basket's just above where he landed. And Nate looks like he's lining up a forehand. A little tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might have looked at the basket, but it's a little shorter and tighter than he wanted. Will Schusterick up next.
Oh, wider.
Whoa.
Unreal.
Get in there.
He absolutely crushes this one. You'll see it turning in, and he actually goes past the basket.
What?
Yeah, and he's up on,
Wow.
on the cliff, which I've never even seen that happen before.
Here's a death putt on hole 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened.
Jump putt, something
Kale with another nice annie. Finishes pretty much pin high. He's going to be looking up at the basket. Here's Nate from a little bit short left.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, no, he's got a clean look. Just off the cage. Kale's second shot, a little more difficult than Nate. Kind of hyzer it in. Playing with bar at this point. Yeah. And Will is off to the left in the bushes. You may or may not be able to see him. And that was his out.
Wow.
Yeah. Park for a bar.
Impressive.
Yeah. And Chandler with a really nice drive.
Oh.
Just a little bit better putt. And Will with a death putt for par.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that was going to roll a long ways if it missed. Actually, this one would too. But Nate doesn't miss this once.
No.
Kale with a nice par putt. Chandler. No worries either.
All right, clean up pars.
Yeah. No damage done. No birdies either. But we are on to hole 3, guys. And this one is a dogleg right. And if you watch the Nate Sexton video, it's a great forehand hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw a little anti-flex between those two trees. And you see the basket right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The anti-route, the backhand anti-route's pretty guarded by some jail. So I really think the line is that forehand. I want to hug it just left of this tree.
Get through somehow.
Ooh, that's a little wide from Chandler. Nate looking to correct. That looks good, Alex.
He loves this hole,
He does, right?
and it loves him.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe it doesn't.
I'm sorry.
Go home, Disc. You're drunk.
Wow.
What was that?
Wow.
Yeah, it was not a friendly roll. He almost got between those two trees, too.
Yikes.
Yeah. Will Schusterick up next. Also line up beforehand. Taking an inside line.
There somehow.
It's a little more jaily,
Oh,
but
that's great.
sometimes the jail helps.
Fought through.
Yeah, you parked him. Kale throwing the Annie backhand. It's tracking good, but that Annie line's, there's a lot of trees.
Yeah. Tight windows.
Yeah, so Chandler from way short left, busting out the forehand. And that's skipping right towards the basket.
Very good.
Yep. Kale from outside the circle, I'm going to guess about 45 feet out.
Man, I love his putting routine.
Sick!
So good.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Great putt from Kale. Solid bird. And Nate, after that less than awesome rollout, after what should have been a park job, misses the basket. Schusterick looks a little tap-in bird. Fantastic drive,
I would feel so robbed if I were Nate.
right?
I thought that drive was perfect.
Yeah. Dude, Schusterick's forehand game totally underrated, man.
I think
It's getting good.
Big German's been helping him.
Oh, really? I can see that.
You should ask him tomorrow.
So I'll get on that.
Yeah,
man,
I'm going to
for sure.
submit that to the AMA thread tonight.
Awesome, man. Awesome. But Will, Kale, carding some nice birdies. Chandler just has a stroke on everybody. And we're on to hole 4, 197. Basket's over there. There used to be a giant tree in the way. It would force you to throw a forehand hyzer or a big Annie. But it's not there anymore. This is looking at the basket from the left of the fairway. Will's got the box after carding a bird. This tee-pad always throws me off, Alex, because it's pointing the wrong direction.
Yeah,
I'm going to blame my terrible throws in the tee-pad.
for sure.
We'll go with that.
I mean, if they would just straighten the tee pad,
Yeah, I would birdie it every time.
easy too.
Will hit a tree, but still pretty close. Kale, ooh, hit one of the skinny trees. Gonna have a look, but longer than he wanted. Chandler. He's hunting.
Get through that.
Get through. Ooh.
The advanced route.
Check that out.
Yeah, buddy. Nate lining up beforehand. Pretty good looking line. That last tree, but he's gonna putt.
Yeah, you can make those.
Kale was pretty far out. Just a smart layup. No shame in that. Playing smart golf. Always a good thing at my level. Oh, Will not happy with that putt. You can make those. Sexton for 2.
Great pad.
His putt, man, I like it, dude. It's really unique to him, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pushes it straight forward.
Yeah. Just drops right in the bucket every time. Nice putt from Chandler right there. Also carding a bird. Will's comebacker to save par. No problem with that one. Kale's going to come along and tap in. There's Paul Frazier, second cameraman, doing some fantastic work.
Really, really impressive work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. You're going to see some great angles through these videos, guys. So Chandler and Nate carded birds. Nate pulling ahead of Will and Kale a little bit. And we are on to hole 5, 281 foot. Really, it's slightly downhill and then a huge dogleg left. I like the forehand roller. You throwing backhand air shot, skip shot, or what?
Yeah, I just try to throw something overstable down the gut there and let it skip.
Yep, those are probably the 2 options we're going to see right here, if I had to guess. Chandler has the box, and he's throwing that overstable backhand air shot. that skip towards the basket. He's gonna have a putt.
Did it? Nice.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And here's the forehand roller, which I bit off from Nate. And that's tracking towards the basket.
Wow.
What a shot.
Wow.
Great throw from Nate. Will, looking like he's lining up the backhand.
Oh.
One skinny tree, man.
There's well, you get by that one, and then there's the 30 skinny trees.
There are 30 or 40 more skinny trees waiting for you. Kale hanging out wide of that tree. And gets a great skip. But not a great roll. He is 2 inches outside the circle right there. Yeah, could have been parked. Will opted for the forehand roller this time, and that paid off. He's pretty much par for a par.
I guess forehand roller is the way to go.
Yeah, so Chandler's stretching this out for birdie, and he was telling me this was not an easy look, and it didn't look easy, but he got it pretty close.
Like nothing.
Caleb, just a little,
He does that little shuffle.
it just goes in. Gotta love it. Nate storking it in. Nice work. And Will, save par.
Very good.
There's a Masters player in California called Jerry Goff. He does the one-legged putt all the time. They call it the donkey kick, though.
Oh.
When he does it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little different. But some nice birds from Nate and Kale. Good par save from Will. And we're on to hole 6, guys. 404-foot dog leg left. There's most people just throw it straight up the middle and hope you get a skip towards the basket. And see it over there in the shade. And looks like Nate has the box.
Good luck. Yeah.
A little tight,
Probably good,
but
Yeah, actually, it's probably better than it would have
not,
been if I
not
hit
a
the
little
line.
tight.
What?
It was parked.
What? Sure.
He said he missed his line, but it worked out better than he would if he hit his line.
It's just hard to imagine getting closer.
Right? Oh, Kale was looking so good. Just hit that one tree and he did a miss. Chandler's pull. Stay clean. Oh. It looked like he was going to fight through there for a second, but not meant to be. Will up last. And
Whoa.
yeah, dude.
Don't hit it, please.
Whoa.
Wow. Stick with it.
Unbelievable. Seems pretty much par for birdie.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Calm down, Will.
I'm going to have to add Will to the list of Simon and Paul that take lines that nobody else takes, man. Just
What?
bananas.
What was that?
It's huge. Nice skip up from Chandler, but Kale was unkale right there, man. Oh my god. Almost saves par. Unfortunately, going to take a bogue, and this is where Will landed. Just a crazy shot. Towards the bird outs.
I don't believe like what just happened.
I've never seen that line before, ever. Right?
How high was that?
It's ridiculous. It's still went 400 feet, right? If I throw that high, it goes about 200 feet.
Comes back to me.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw Will throw, it pretty much broke my brain.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't realize people could actually throw that far. Bananas. And that was a pretty good drive from Nate.
Yeah, that was an excellent drive.
Little tapper for bird.
Also really good. Without going 200 feet in the air.
Yeah. And Kale tapping in the bogue. Chandler at the par. Some really impressive birdies from Nate and Will. That Will shot was ridiculous.
I'm gonna think about that for a long time.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
drive.
It was bananas bar. Up next, guys, is hole 7. I believe this is our first par 4. I
Yes.
think so.
Hey, there's me.
Yeah, there's Alex. And that's where the basket is. And it's uphill a lot after your drive. And there's Cornet.
Yeah, this one should be a pretty routine birdie.
Yeah.
If they can get it straight here.
Yeah, if you get a clean drive, you should have a pretty good chance for a bird. And Nate, I think, faded out a little more than he wanted with that forehand. It was kind of an interesting shot because it goes away from the fairway. Will. Wow.
That's really far too.
That is unbelievably far around the corner, dude.
Dude, Wilt came to the Beaver State Freeing to play.
He did.
Yeah.
No fooling. Ooh, Chandler turned that one over a little much, but got a nice kick in the fairway. Kale Leiviska.
Also good.
That'll play. Just right up the middle. Smart shot.
I bet Nate throws the forehand because being in the left is awful.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, it's totally true. If you miss the corner,
yeah.
you're pretty screwed. That one, Andy, though, a little more than he wanted. Finished left and short.
Oh, yanked it.
Chandler's
Whoa.
just went straight.
He's taking that to the mini course.
And a little more stank on that one than he wanted. Finished pin high, but it's going to be a tough fight. Kale's second shot on this par 4. Get up and down for a bird, and that looks good, Alex.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of these guys probably throw like some kind of a really straight, either a fairway driver that they believe in or a distance driver that they know they can keep low.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just like a mid from there.
Exactly.
Or if you're Will, it's like
a putter.
yeah, give a putter half a go.
I've never seen anybody closer than that either. 2 shots are just unbelievable, you guys. Nate came up super close in that birdie look. Oh, as did Chandler. And this is going to be Kale for his 3. Yeah. Solid hole right there. You know, played some really good golf.
Yeah.
Nate taking the 4. No shame in it. It's going to be Will for a 3.
I know his 3 is the same as Kale's 3, but it's got so much more pizzazz.
Right, man? That drive. Unreal. It's the farthest I've seen anybody up the fairway. Doing work. Nate's in the lead by a stroke over Will and Chandler. Kale 2 back of that. And we are heading on to hole 8. 395-foot par 3. See a lot of backhand rollers on this one. There's a really low ceiling, about 80 feet short of the basket, so the air shot's really not going to get you a 2.
Right. Yeah, I've never seen anyone put it through with the air shot.
Yeah.
And have it skip towards the basket.
Yeah.
You'd have to have some crazy forehand.
Yeah, you really would. Will's got the box after going birdie. Throwing a roller out left, empty side. Here, Paul getting in money angle.
See?
Yeah. There's the basket over there. He finished pin high, just off the left. Should be an easy par. A long birdie look. Kale also laying down a roller. Just to get over.
Don't stand up too much.
I don't think that one's going to turn over, Alex. Yeah, fortunately, that grass kept him in bounds, though. You can roll on the road if it.
You can make the road. It is possible.
Yeah. It's a long roller. Kale said that was his longest roll of his life. I think he was joking, but yeah.
Still, he said it.
Yeah, he said it.
Oh,
dude.
come on.
That was such
so
a
good.
money line from Sexton, and he knew it too. Both of us were like, "That's parts," and it ain't true. Chandler also laying down a roller, but that's also looking like a cut roller.
Okay.
Yeah, he finished on the other side of the tree from Kale. Nate is left with a forehand skip up shot. And Nate's forehand game is pretty
No problem for Nate Sexton.
yeah. So Will from pretty far, I'm guessing 60. A little short, but that's a good run.
Good run. Yeah.
Other side of that tree is Kale. Good run. And this is Chandler for bird. He wanted that one. Little fly back.
Yeah, that was a hell of a putt with just some wrist snap.
Yeah. Really put it out there. Chandler does clean up his par. Kale looking to do the same. Where's there? Will looks like a little tap in for par. Along with Nate. That was a great up shot from Nate.
Yeah.
Not easy. Low ceiling, sticky grass. He made it work. And holding on to that 1-stroke lead. And we are on to hole 9, Alex. The genius hole.
Oh, excellent.
One of my favorite holes out here. And just when you're up on that tee box, it's a super beautiful view.
Feels great to play too because it's a pretty easy 4.
Yeah, and it's downhill, so you can really if you hit a clean line, you can make it go pretty far.
Yeah.
See the basket down there in the red, and it's downhill the entire way. Come on, walk on well.
Runners advance.
Yeah. Everybody gets -1 stroke on this card.
Ooh.
Get off it.
And Will.
Get through it. Get off that one.
Will's
Wow.
doing what Will does, which is just crush. And Paul lost it at the very end. You see it right there, just about 40, 45 short. That's an eagle putt.
550-foot drive. Sure.
Yeah, no problem. It doesn't even look like it's
So jelly.
real. Right. Kale piping it up the middle. Finish in the middle. Should be an easy up and down for a 3 at least. And Nate is throwing a forehand, which does fade away from the OB, but does fade towards the rough. He needs that to get down. He actually finished in a pretty decent spot. Not too bad.
I wonder if he was going for like an anti-line.
Anti-flex or something?
Yeah, because if you could get around that tree and then have it like fade towards the basket, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Chandler. So Chandler's about 500 from the basket right here. Low ceiling. And just laces it, Alex. And he actually finishes like 30 feet long. Unbelievable shot from Chandler right there.
That
And
tiny window, too.
yeah, Nate is off to the right hand side of the fairway, busts out this huge forehand hyzer, comes up about 30 feet short,
Not bad.
maybe less. And Kale's second shot. Oh, that's tracking.
Drop.
Go
Drop.
in. Super close.
Shouldn't have said drop once.
Right.
That's my bad, Kale.
Chandler for bird. And that is a ridiculous birdie save after that drive, Alex.
Wow.
Right?
That's why he's a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude can play. Will for eagle. Oh,
man.
he wanted it at least, you know, to leave it short. Nate cards his bird. Will with a comebacker for birdie. Making that all day. So,
Dude, Will's not messing around today.
no, man. He's throwing down. And Kale also carded a bird. Almost saw 2 eagles in some interesting ways right there. Pretty cool, man. But that's all we got for part 1, guys. We'll catch you in part 2. Thanks for watching.
Later.